Hi, today we're going to make key lime pie. These are your ingredients: butter, eggs, sugar, graham cracker crumbs, vanilla, gelatin, cream, lemons, lime. Gather together 200 grams of graham cracker crumbs in a bowl. And also melt your butter, 80 grams of unsalted butter, melted. And then you're going to want to weigh out 40 grams of white sugar, granulated sugar, and combine that together with the graham crackers in the bowl. Mix it well. Add the 80 grams of melted butter. Mix well, combining it, and it should be the consistency of wet sand. So what we have to do now is grab a pie pan. Put all of that in there and level it out with a spoon. I like to use a spoon, and I like to form it with a measuring cup, little measuring spoon, measuring cup. You can see it there. It's the white object I'm using. So you want to press it about half an inch to a centimeter away from the edge. Press it down, not too hard. The more you compact it, the harder it's going to be to eat. So just a little light compaction, and then go around all the sides of the pie tin with the cup. And then I like to finish it off with my fingers on the edges to give it a nice looking crust. Put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Next, you're going to want to zest 2 limes. And I like to use the technique of holding the zester in my powerful hand and grinding it over the object, the lemon and lime, instead of pushing the lime on it. So now you're going to juice 6 limes. That should give you 200 milliliters or 1 3/4 cups of lime juice. I think it took me 5 limes to get that amount. And then 1 lemon gave me the 40 milliliters of fresh lemon juice. Next, you're going to want to separate your whites from your yolks of your eggs. We're going to be using 4 large egg yolks to be the binder for our filling. And then get together in a bowl sweetened condensed milk, 1 can, and maybe 1/4 of a can should be enough to give you 400 milliliters of the condensed milk in the recipe. You're going to want to combine the egg yolks and the condensed milk really well, and then add in your lemon and lime juice, your key lime juice. We add the lemon to give it that little bit of tartness that is missing from the limes. Combine that really well. It'll be fairly liquidy, but don't worry, it'll firm up in the oven and set overnight in the refrigerator. And then next, add about half of your lime zest and combine that really well. Then get your cooled pie crust and pour your filling inside. You may have more, may have less, depending on the size of your pie pan. Add a little bit extra, that's okay. Just try to make sure to build up the crust on the edge of your pan really high so it doesn't overflow. Like you can see, I have a little bit of overflow. That's okay. And we put it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes. These were a little liquidy, so it took a little longer. It took about 18 minutes, and it was ready to go. And here's the final product, guys. Our key lime pie. Here is our baked key lime pie. So now we're gonna let it cool, and we're gonna top it with our stabilized whipped cream. So our stabilized whipped cream is whipped cream we've whipped that we add bloomed gelatin into. And you can use this when you're gonna eat the pie a day later, 2 days, 3 days, so that the whipped cream doesn't weep and turn into a pool of mess. It'll keep it stabilized and hold its shape and its form. So what we do here is we bloom our gelatin as per the instructions on the packet and mix our whipped cream. Add the gelatin when we are at about soft peaks, when we're whipping our cream, and then continue to the end to get to the hard peaks. I hope you guys can follow along with these instructions and make your own, because it's delicious. Have a good one.